Hey guys, welcome back to Primacy Gaming. I'm your host Andy, and today's quick video is on how to make a basic free screen overlay for your streaming or recording. So if you want to make something like this or something like this for your recordings, it's super easy to do, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, get to pixlr.com, open the Pixlr editor, enable Flash if you haven't done that, make sure that that's allowed. And you're going to go to create a new image. There's no login for this site, which is great. So you could just put in whatever your name of your image you want it to be. Now the canvas size, they have these preset ones. You can just use the canvas size you're working with. So I'm working with the 2K canvas. So I'm going to go 2560 by 1440. And I'm going to open that. So I'll stretch this out a little bit here to see the full canvas. And what I want to do is I just want to make a quick overlay that maybe just says my name or a channel name. So I'm going to go to the text and I will type in, let's just put Andy's channel. Let's put that in there. And we'll make it whatever style font we want to make it. So make it be this one. And let's go make the size a little bit bigger. We'll make it bold, make it italic, make the color, say we want to make it red or whatever color you want to make it. So we'll just make it this. I'll drag it wherever on your canvas you want it to show up. And so if you just wanted it to be something really simple like that, you could do that. And if you wanted to change the opacity, make it more like a watermark, all you have to do is go over here to layers, and wherever the layer is, see, I'm going to turn the layer on and off. That's the layer we're working with. Just go to toggle layer settings right here, and we can just change the opacity. So each layer you add to your canvas, you can do this with. You can also do the layer styles. So if you wanted to add a drop shadow, an inner shadow, bevel, all this stuff, we could do all that. So if we want to add, like, make it look, different or cooler or whatever. So we can change all that stuff. We can change the size and the color of your shadows or layer sizes, whatever you could do right in here. So let's just keep it like this for now to make things simple. You can play around with that all you want when you are doing this. So we want to make just a quick border though. So if I want to make a quick border, just go to layer, add a new layer, and then I'm going to go to drawing tools. So drawing tools, it's to draw a straight line in Pixlr is a little more difficult. So I find that using one of two things. You could use the line tool, make your line tool bigger, whatever you want to make it. And this is the color of your line. So if you want to make your line to be like, I don't know, gold or whatever you want it to be. So if I want to do that, I could change the color here. And then if I'm making a line, if you look over here by your X and Y axis, you could kind of use that as a reference to kind of make a straight line. So if it was pretty straight right here and I had a Y axis of 12, just drag it over here and make the same Y axis of 12, and I'd have a straight line. So if you want to do something like that, I find it's easier just to use a rectangle tool, put the fill shape in as whatever you want to fill it in as. The only thing is, if you want to use a rectangular tool for a border without messing it up, just put 0 for the border size for the rectangular tool, and then you can just drag it over here, and you can, I had the fill size as gold, or fill color as gold. So I'm going to do this again here real quick, drag it over here, and see real quickly I could drag nice thin lines like this, or I could just drag a thick line like that to make a quick border. If I just want to make a fast border around something in particular. So this gives you just a real good, idea on how quickly you could make that border fast. So if you need to, all these, it's the only thing is stupid pop-ups. They are annoying. Just get rid of those. You can go full screen if you view full screen mode like this. Kind of get rid of some of these stupid promotions. I hate them. But once we get kind of over there, if we want to just fill that in, just do that. So now I got just a quick overlay. So if you want to change the opacity, you could do that. If you wanted to do that, just go to your layers and change your opacity if you want, but that's in a nutshell how to make a quick overlay for your stream. You can put in the circles, the rectangular stuff, you can use the eraser tool, but just to make something real simple, real fast, it comes in really handy. And when you save the image, just save it as the PNG transparent full clarity. I'm going to save this right now. Save it as test overlay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I'm going to show you the image here. Give me 1 second. And test overlay. Open that up. And we'll say okay. And I'll turn that on. And so now you can see I got this overlay right here on the screen. So if I want to change the size, I can drag it. I can drag it like this. If I use the actual boxes on OBS to drag it around, I could do that. It will keep it proportional. But let's say you wanted to make it where the name Andy's channel or whatever was not proportional. Just hold the shift button down and then you can stretch it. You can stretch the image. You can stretch it to fit. You can stretch it like that. You can stretch it to fit while you're holding the shift button down. So that gives you a little more options as far as if you want to make it look a little bit different on your overlay for whatever you're recording. That's an easy way to do it. And basically, I will show you really fast here. If you're not familiar with OBS on the sources, I'm going to capture this display right now. And if you see here, it's all going to look mirrored, but right down here where it says image, you need it listed as a source. So if you hit the plus icon, go to image, and you'll create a new image. As you can put as many sources as you want, and you're going to browse these and basically test overlay open. So now I'm going to have another one. So if I want to take that off, I would just close this out, add it. Every time I hit the eyeball, it's going to put that source on there and take it off. So that is the way to do this on your screen. It'll make it really straightforward and easy to do. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you want to see anything done in Photoshop, more advanced stuff, let me know for sure. We can show you how to do that. But as always, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Definitely thank you to everyone so far. And we'll see you in the next video. Primacy Gaming out.